Leo, I've already shuffled and laid out the cards to save some time. This week is all about believing in your inner lying. And that's not about the roar or even the soft purr. It's all about you believing in your strength, especially your mindset to overcome anger, rage, ego, pride, and most especially to believe in yourself to break any indecision that's playing with you right now. And I can see a lot of it. Okay. So let's get into it. The strength card is why I was saying you need to be that lion. That's a representation of Leo in tarot. It's the first placement, so it's got a big significator here. And the strength card in modern day tarot, I can handle anything, right? I can multitask. I can take on this. I could do that. But to the ancient tarot, it was all about the mindset. Whatever starts up in your mind comes out your words and your actions. And Leo is so kind-hearted, and you might even be prone to rage right now or anger. And that's the lesson of this card. And when it appears for me, it means you have that mastery. So believe in yourself to set your mind and your heart and your spirit on the correct path of positivity only this week, okay? Do not let anything distract it at all. And what's so interesting here is the crossing card is the Three of Pentacles. The crossing card is what's not allowing this guy to fully manifest, right? So a celebratory state in the area of the material, home, family, relationship, work, community. So maybe you feel like you didn't have enough accomplishment. So you're feeling a little bit like the softer side of the lion, like a little bit with the tail between your legs. Stone, no, no. Even if it's still there in the crossing, it still means it's an energy that's available to you. So let's say something happened that knocked you off your feet with regards to any of those areas, and that shook your core to believe that you didn't have that inner confidence to accomplish in anything in those areas. Okay, no, I'm not going to buy into it. And I think it's just mostly because what you've been through here in that third placement is God placement of how to get through the week. The star, it's a major arcana card. Sitting on top of that strength is a major arcana card. And the star is one of the toughest cards in the tarot deck to me. It brings you literally to your knees. You've been through stuff for a long time, not for a short amount of time, that just makes you question everything. And you only have a narrative between you and the universe or God, whatever your language is, to get you from A to B, right? Or C to D and Z. But when it appears for me, it's a past reflection. So God has a karmic reward for you for going through all the tough stuff, for being that stoic, for being that integrity person, okay? That's what's been pulling on you as well. Ethics, character, along with that anger, rage, and ego, pride. But God says here you did the good job. So let's go get the reward here. And maybe this is part of the problem, like I said, indecision. And that gut in the matter, the Eight of Swords, it's like the gerbil wheel held to me. It's supposed to be the refresh, rejuvenation in the area of our thoughts, but we're kind of just going around and around and around in a circle. And it's all based because we're not believing that we could trust ourselves. And especially after the star, you could feel like you even got disconnected from your intuition, which really throws us off, right? Along with even our intellect and other things hitting the fan for so long. But that's the star's process. It wants you to make you into the strength card. You're not going to get there with the butterflies and unicorns. It's going to be the tough stuff that makes you into that stoic character, right? That confidence that you can only get from walking the walk and talking the talk. So congratulations here. And trust that as well. So go get the refresh, my Leo friends, and break that stranglehold. Here's God in the universe standing on one side of you. All your swords are in front of you. The furies, those negative thoughts can't plague you anymore. So the narrative has to stop with you. And you're ready to do it as well. But even in the past reflection of that five placement is another refresh, Eight of Cups in the area of the heart. So you've had to walk in a new direction for the area of everything that you love. You've had to maybe compromise, wiggle around, leave things behind. It's been a whole gambit of stuff along the journey of the star, but it's always for your betterment, okay? So we're leaving that. And here we have the dynamic individual of the King of Wands. So marketing, promotion, advertising, launching stuff, or just getting yourself out there, feeling like a hottie tamale if you're looking for a job or even a date. This is the guy that you want right by your side to give you that kind of energy and that spark to move forward. But if we've been in relationship, or if you are, because it's in the sixth placement of the present, if you are in relationship with the King of Wands, it can be very frustrating and maybe even lead you to the star and your ability to test your strength, because he's very dynamic. He's a charmer. Everyone wants to know him. Everyone wants to go out with him. All of those kinds of things fall into the king. But you know, maybe if you're in relationship or if even family or partnership, whatever it is, you know that he's not emotionally mature. He can't get to the in-depth emotional stuff. He maybe even just disappears. That's the kind of the King of Wands. Oh, and I'll also say this. He's been appearing as a scammer. So if there's somebody, even from outside your realm, that you feel like, oh, should I give this money to, or should I give this time and energy? Really question that, okay? Because I don't want you, just because it's sitting there in that present, just look for the exalted state of giving that flame back to you right now, Leo. And then the seventh placement is an extension of ourself out of the first. So we got the strength here, major arcana. We got another major arcana card here in the moon. And the moon is the sister of the star. And it literally, they're the two toughest cards in the deck, but they're both past reflection. It's probably why you feel like your strength has been tested in so many different ways, including your mouth and your actions, right? But that's okay. You've got the mastery to do this. And the moon, when she appears for me as well, she's a past reflection, and she's rebirthing you, giving you new life. So be gentle and kind to yourself, and pat yourself on the back because you just walked through Shadowland. You know what I mean? So really congratulate yourself. Get to that inner confidence, believe in yourself, because you've already been tempered to be the strong individual, that spiritual warrior that the strength could represent, right? And what's so beautiful here in the eighth, how other people view you, is the Six of Wands, a celebratory state for a creative idea, not just for yourself, but for other people. And that's Leo's gig. You love to share everything. The abundance of your own life, the abundance at work, the accolades, even if you're the only one that did it, for bringing other people together. It's all the special power of Leo. So, and again, this is how other people look at you. So while you might be having a hard time here internally, other people look at you as a really creative spark, a leader, just a really great around, a good person. So catch on that vibe. It's available to you as well, Leo, to give you that spark to move forward, right? And nine placement is our hopes and fears, King of Cups. So this is really interesting because it was sitting parallel to the six of the present in the King of Wands. They're both brothers, but they could not be completely different, right? This guy cares about all the material stuff and looking like the big shot, while this guy is the King of Cups. He only cares about the spirit, the connection to God, the heart, the unconditional love, the universal message, the mystical, the magical, right? And that's our hopes and fears. So if you want that, or if you want to be that person, that's available to you. Don't be afraid of it, my silly Leo friends, right? You might have that tough exterior, but you're little marshmallows of love inside, right? Got that huge heart, let it flow, because that's where we're all destined to go anyway. It's not the material. It's always going to be about the spirit and love. So let's get there, okay, Leos? And in the outcome, this is just this the 10th place is the outcome of the reading, right? And the Seven of Wands is the contemplation meditation of the creative, but we're getting a little scaredy catty. It's about competition for our ideas, for our competition for ourselves, like putting ourselves out there, or maybe you're even coming out of a hard relationship. Whatever those dynamics are, don't let them plague you, because the seven is there for your benefit. Because if we were happy where we were, we wouldn't be at the seven. It's a crossroads card for me, right? Why would we be thinking about next moves if I was happy where I was, right? So believe in this power for you as well. Tap into the strength, tap into the king, right? And God is validating this. And the bonus card in the Five of Swords is good luck in the area of our thoughts. But up to this point, especially for the ancient tarot, it was breaking the archetypical or stereotypical way we are with patriarchy, society, community, social types, stereotypes, archetypical types, all that breaking to become ourselves, our own character, our own identity. And we've been push and pull in a lot of directions. A lot of people have a lot of opinions because it has to do with relationships and family and community, right? But God says you've changed, Leo. Trust us. Here's your five is good luck in numerology and tarot, and our thoughts, even strategy, analytical thinking is favored here. You guys are really, really bright individuals. So trust yourself. Get up when you want. But know that you've got all the wherewithal and the good luck and good favor of the heart and the spirit that God wants to see blossom in you this week. Okay, Leo, keep your head up. Go look for the light. It's all available. Thanks for visiting the channel. If you're so inclined to like or subscribe, that would be awesome. Have a good one, Lions.